Hey nerds, I'm Fuzzus, I'm fairly hairy, and I play games. Today I am going to start playing Return of the Obra Dinn, which is a mystery game where we try to figure out what happened to this ship that recently returned to harbor with no crew aboard, using our magical pocket watch. So, without further ado, first off, I love the graphics. I grew up in the early Macintosh era, and this is just taking me back all the way super fast. I'd never thought that I would see this as like a deliberate art style ever. But let's jump in and see how the game actually is. It's extremely well reviewed, and hopefully I want to play it all the way through. Lost at sea, 1803, the good ship Obra Dinn, built 1796 London, 800 tons, 18 feet draft, Captain R. Witterell, 51-man crew, last voyage to the Orient, Cape Rendezvous on Met, contact East India Company, London office for enquiries or testimony. So I think the Cape Rendezvous is around the Cape of Africa, the southern tip of Africa, so it didn't make it from England around to Africa. So, we are the Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims London office of the Honorable East India Company. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Alright. Who'd have thought that there would be a game where you would play as an insurance inspector?
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Alright, so here we are. This is really... Okay. So this is our friend, that's the box that we're... He's not a friend, I guess. Okay, so I can climb this, apparently. I'll move forward and put my hand on it so I can click. Yeah. Oh. God, the memories. Okay. So, you gonna give me the box? Okay, no. I did not want to do that. No, it definitely... Nope. Alright, back up. Ladder. Oh, excuse me. I am getting over a little bit of a upper respiratory crud, so I apologize in advance for any coughing and sneezing that might happen. I'll do my best to keep it away from the mic. Alright, so... Oh. Okay, we've got our first body. Door's locked. Okay. Can I run? No. No running.
Oi!
What?
It's too heavy!
Okay, it's too heavy, so what do you want me to do about it? Maybe there's like a crane or some kind of hoist that we can use.
take it yourself or open it here.
Alright, let's go ahead and open it. So we've got a book, which I assume is like our log book or passenger manifest or whatever. B. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalog of adventure and tragedy. Okay, so a little bit of metagame. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. So, I'm assuming that the bargain chapter is maybe DLC? Okay. So this is everything about the book. We've got the crew and passenger manifest. We've got pictures of the people. And these are the chapters, and it's our job as investigators to piece together what happened and finish the book. Okay. We're good. Okay, so we have to close it all the way. Okay, I'm done reading the book. Maybe it's Cape Verde that they didn't make. I guess we'll figure it out. Our job. Okay, yes, I get it. Pages. Okay, I understand. I'm ready to get back to the game. Please close the book. And hitting escape just like flips all over the place. What? I want to get back to the game. I am uncertain what you want me to do here. Back cover. Oh, tab. Open, close book. That was way more complicated than it needed to be, you guys. Could you give me a hint? Memento mortem. Remember death. Alright, buddy. See you later. Time to begin our investigation. Okay, so we see the little motes over this body, spirit or time or whatever. So, and it wants us to use the pocket watch. We're going to.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Okay. So, we heard what just happened. And this is our guy, I assume, the guy who got killed, whose body we're currently doing. This must be the captain who opened the door and then gave him a shot to the chest. See. Okay, this is all empty. So my job is to identify every person on this ship and what happened to them. Now, I have seen like the first part of a let's play of maybe the first hour of the game, so I do know a few things already. One thing I'm going to point out is that this guy had a Scottish accent, which is important because there's only like 2 or 3 Scotsmen on the Obra Dinn. Okay, I get it. And now, so I got to see the scene and investigate the scene. Okay, and now the book is open. And we're going to start from the end, which makes sense because we are finding the very last things that happened here. Okay. So who is this? How did they die? Well, we know that he was exploded. We know that he was shot with a gun. The unknown, right now, I'm pretty certain that it was the captain, because they were banging on the door telling the captain to open up. So I'm pretty sure that the captain, Robert Witterell, shot this man. We don't know who he is yet, but so we don't know who he was, but he was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. And here's the thing: take more than those shells. We don't know what that means. Location of the corpse. Who were the others who were present? Okay. So he was shot by a gun. That was the guy who was behind him. This was the captain. So we're going to go ahead and tell... Okay. Use the book and pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifests, and artist sketches along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about... There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Alright, but we know that this is Captain Robert Witterell of England. This is the guy that he shot, and this is the guy who is behind him. And note that this is like a... This is a photograph, or... Oh, wait. Who is this guy? Was he there? Like... So, obviously we saw the captain shoot this guy, and we saw the guy behind him, which is one of these 2 guys. I think it was this guy, because I believe he was wearing that hat. But... those were the only 3 people I saw in that memory, but it says that there were 3 others. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. Bookmark all memories for quicker navigation. Okay, cool. Got it. Buttons at the page to edit. Now, bookmarks and navigate between. Okay. No, I'm not ready to... Right. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Yeah, I don't have enough information to figure out who this guy is. Face will come unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. So once the faces are unblurred, then we can figure it out. honestly, it's a little hard to tell the difference between blurring and not blurring in this thing, but well, whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is close the book. Okay. So yeah, there's that guy. He was wearing that hat. Alright, so we know that much. We've got that guy. We've got the captain opening fire. But there... It said there was a third guy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I couldn't get around him at first, but this guy is running up. And he's got a knife in his teeth. Okay. So, no idea. Okay, so it's important to explore the entirety of the memory that you're currently seeing. Okay, and once I've seen the memory, is there a way to... E-zooms. You appears to sidestep. Okay. So do I have a time limit in the memory, or am I just gonna... Because I am done with this memory. I am ready to... Content. We know that that's the captain. We get around the captain and into his cabin. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here. I'm going to review the controls, which could be a little better tutorialized, and see how exactly we get out of the memories once we're in here, without having to rely on that time limit. But I will be back shortly for the next episode of Return of the Obra Dinn. Thanks for joining me.